Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from AWBW, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today we are playing on Put Me In, Coach. Put me in. I'm ready. I'm ready, Coach. This is a neat one, folks. This is a triple base single layer port and comm tower in the corner contested matchup today. We have Michaelozbl and the Masta today. So this is actually a tier 2 matchup. Masta apparently has underpicked for this map, which is pretty interesting. But he underpicks the best CO in the entire game, folks. Andy, fantastic guy. Now, as we know, Andy gets absolutely no day-to-day abilities, but he does have access to Hyper Repair, which will heal his units by 2 HP, and Hyper Upgrade, which will heal his units by 5 HP, plus 1 movement, and give a small firepower bonus. On the other hand, we have Olaf, who is unaffected by snow as his day-to-day ability. His Co-Power Blizzard will make it snow, and his Super Co-Power Winter Fury will do 2 damage globally to everything on the map, and in addition make it snow. So, interesting matchup indeed. The underpick for Andy for this one should be very interesting because Andy is a direct counter to global damage, but will it be enough? I don't know, folks. I don't know. We will find out pretty soon. But today we are going to do a classic Orange Star versus Blue Moon matchup. We are going to face left. Yep. And we are going to face right. Perfect. All right, folks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one here. Day 1, 2, and 3 standard infantry builds. You gotta get the infantry on the field, folks. Number 1 priority in AWBW. Get the infantry on the field, get your counter chains going, and get the income flowing. That's the most important thing. Getting that income so you can buy some big old tonks, folks. Big old tonks. I guess the corners are not really as contested as I first considered, because it does look like the reinforcement range for the corner bases here is pretty quick. So if you're fast enough, you should be able to grab that comm tower, no problem. However, if you do lollygag a little bit, it probably can be far more contested. So Masta has opened up with a tank. Very interesting player too, opening up with the tank first. So we have a BAAB tank chain going. That's what we got going here today. So very interesting. So Masta sends his tank to the north. Michael is going to be sending his tank to the south and coming up with another tank up on the upper portion of the map. So looking pretty good for him. Definitely going to be spreading those tanks out, and we have an early engagement here from the Masta, rushing all the way up and taking a shot on this infantry right here. Very, very cool, very good, very strong move indeed. It does look like Michael is going to be able to mimic the move, however, and go down here and strike the exact same infantry on opposite side of the map. The Masta does a very interesting thing. He actually does double infantry base skip for a battlecopter. So we have an early battlecopter on this map, which is going to be pretty cool. Alright, so Michael not really worrying about the battlecopter at the moment, going double tank up north, which is pretty good. It's going to force a retreat for the Masta tank up north. Not going to be able to fight into 2 tanks, that is for sure. So that guy is going to have to pull back to a more defensive position. There we go, he's pulling back. But we got a tank battlecopter coming into the western corner of the map here. Lone tank by itself here. I don't know if that tank is going to be able to contend with a battlecopter and a tank. So we're going to see what that guy's plan is pretty soon here. Masta actually does a very good move here and brings all of his units back into range of the tank as well. So if Michael decides to be a little bit feisty and go in and strike one of these guys, well, he's going to be faced with a tank. And even if he decides to go into the mid and strike this infantry, he's going to be faced with a battlecopter. So he's going to have to make a tactical retreat and pull that tank back to a more defensive position, putting it right on the city, which is a pretty smart move. Very defensive terrain, out of range of the tanks, out of range of the battlecopter, so you cannot complain with that move, folks. And it actually does leave it so it is able to interrupt the comm tower capture next turn if it's feeling extra adventurous, but as we know, overextending in advances by web can be fatal, and I would not recommend it at all. Alright, classy medium tank build over here from the Masta on day 8. Wow, you love to see it, folks. You love to see it. Andy medium tanks, best medium tanks in the game, hands down. They get injured, they heal, they come back, they do more damage, they get healed again. It's just the circle of life. It's a beautiful thing, folks. A beautiful thing indeed. Now, Michael taking a very strong position over here in the center, bringing the majority of his tanks into the center by the looks of it here. Now, we do have this little shoal in the middle, which connects both of the islands here, which is very cool. I like the dynamic of the map. So it's very front shiftable, but you have these 2 river tiles here in the middle, which kind of negates some of the front shifting ability and actually makes it able to bunker down and have a little bit of a choke point, a little bit of an arty zone. But there is access to battlecopters on this map, so you know the arty zone might not be super good in the long run. Ooh, very interesting move here. A little bit of a risky play for sure, but very strong attack for sure, taking that infantry all the way down to 2. The only problem with this is, now this battlecopter could potentially be trapped. Very likely could be trapped here. Now, unfortunately for the Masta, the medium tank is not in a position where it can assist with breaking out the battlecopter. However, tank is in position, right? So there might be a world where Michael decides to sacrifice a tank shot in order to take out a battlecopter. So very interesting. I will be very interested to see if that is the case. Does not look like it's going to be the case today, but brings his battlecopter all the way up directly beside, or directly across, diagonal from this other battlecopter, inviting the attack, beckoning the attack, calling it, challenging this battlecopter. He's just like, you know what? You can come up and attack me. You can, if you want to. You're not gonna win though. You're gonna lose, and it's gonna be bad for you. So you know what? You best get out of here. You best get out of here, because I got my buddies. I got my buddies over here. I got other mosquitoes, and they're gonna come and they're gonna take you out if you go up and attack me. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do like 70% damage, 71 to an 80% roll? Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Is that gonna be worth losing your battlecopter? These are the questions that keep us up at night, folks. Medium tank rushing up there and just obliterating that infantry, and we are going up for our caps, bringing the battlecopter back to a more safe location. Very nice indeed. Double anti-air build. Interesting indeed. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with the double anti-air build. We are going to be able to put an anti-air on either side of the map to contend with the battlecopters. Now, the one problem with having one battlecopter, or not battlecopter, one anti-air on a map like this, you bring the anti-air up, battlecopters go down, you bring the anti-air down, battlecopters go up, and then you just start a cat and mouse game, and it can be very, very bad. But we will see. We will see what happens, folks. Ooh. Once again, the battlecopter from our Olaf player here getting super adventurous and just bringing the fight to Andy here. Taking a shot on this capping infantry, once again inviting the attack, which is very curious indeed, especially with anti-air reinforcement here. Now, this is a realm where maybe the battlecopter strike could potentially happen, because then anti-air rushes up as backup here. It would solely depend on if the battlecopter can get hit a second time. That is the ultimate condition here. So let's see what happens here. Pasta Masta, bottom of the board, takes the shot. Boom! A 8 or a 2 to 9 trade. Very nice indeed. Oh, and we managed to clear it with the medium tank, and we are going in for a double capture. We are going to be attempting to take a city and a comm tower away from Olaf. What a bold move indeed. And with the loss of a battlecopter, that's a very large hit to the economy for Olaf here. Stinky Neo tank down in the south. Get some soap, folks. Indeed, we are going to be needing it. Doing a pretty risky attack over here, though. I'm not like super confident in the attack down in the south here. We did do some damage, but with artillery and double tank in the south, and Neo tank really only able to defend against 1 or 2 attacks here, there's a world where we lose 1, 2, 3, 4 units here, so it's gonna be pretty risky. Center attack is pretty risky as well. I mean, we do an attack here, we take this guy down to 1, he's not cleared, and we might potentially lose 2 more infantry in the center here. Massive shot from the artillery over here. Yeah. See, that's what I feared right here, folks. That's what I feared. We go up for the attack, but we end up just losing it overall. Now, mind you, we have this stinking Neo tank ready to go into the southern portion of the map here, but is it going to be enough to contend with all these units here? Really just depends on if we can get a shot on that artillery, but with the second artillery just built in on the way, it's going to be very questionable whether or not this Neo tank is going to get enough value over here. But we do have a co-power ready, and we do have a blizzard ready. So we're going to see what happens with that here pretty soon. Battlecopter did take a strike on the medium tank, taking it all the way down to 8, but managed to take 1 damage and counter. So second battlecopter is not in a position to assist this guy. Unfortunately, with the artillery right here, we actually sort of don't have our 2-hit potential unless comm tower is enough. Taking some strikes on a tank, a little bit risky. Once again, I see a world where all 3 of these infantry unfortunately perish. There is actually potential for another tank to come down and strike the anti-air as well, but we are very close to hyper repair or hyper upgrade. Alright, so we're not messing with this. We're pulling back. We acquired the comm tower and the city, and we're pulling back. It does not look like we're going to be fighting over that anymore. Which is kind of unfortunate, because that does sort of leave it open for Olaf to come over here and reclaim the territory and actually get a very defensive position with the 3 battlecopters, 2 artillery, and the tank, and what other reinforcements he decides to send over there. Another battlecopter triple infantry build. Looks like we're going to be saving some money. Both players are at 18k per turn, and Olaf's got 22k in the bank, so it is possible he might build a classy boy of his own, or maybe just continue on with the airborne assault. I am very curious to why he did not finish the infantry here. Very interesting. Perhaps that was a misclick. There is a world where maybe that was a misclick. I think that was probably a misclick. But unfortunately, these things do happen sometimes. So Andy had a very interesting choice to make here. He could go for the interrupt, or he could KO this tank. He decides to KO the tank, which I think is okay. You know, it's okay. Win the vehicle war, and you can recapture properties later. Front actually sends the majority of his units into the center of the map here, and starts an assault on the center, which is very interesting. Once again, very interesting. I don't believe the double battlecopters are going to be able to clear a medium tank, so if these battlecopters do go in for that attack, it's probably not going to work, and you're probably going to lose 2 battlecopters in response to that. So not too bad of an idea, actually, Mr. Masta. I don't mind that at all. So after all this combat has happened, the units are fairly even. However, it does look like Olaf is ahead a little bit when it comes to unit count, and he is playing on increments. He's playing on increment already. Is that true? Oh my lord, he's playing on increment, folks. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So this is one of the very important things when it comes to Live League, especially when it comes to, like, let's say the first, let's use 14 days as an example. You know, you want to have a good understanding of where your units are going and what your plan is. Because if you get to the point where you're on day 14 and you're playing on increment already, chances are you're going to be making a couple blunders for the rest of the game. But it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world also. You know, as long as you don't time out, as long as you can get your builds, you should be okay. Ooh, using the artillery actually as a frontline defender against this Neotank is pretty curious. Not quite sure what that's all about. But we did it. I guess we're just trying to hold the Neotank back. I feel like Winter Fury probably could have did that next turn, but hey, we got a classy medium tank, so everything's forgiven. Alright, so we're out of time. We do get our builds, and we got a little bit of money in the bank. Did manage to flip a property here, which is pretty nice. We're sitting at 19,000. 19,000, 17,000. And Masta's turn is happening right now. Let's see what he does. So he clears the artillery with the Neotank. Pretty normal attack. That's definitely the best thing to be doing. Oh, we are getting dangerously close to that HQ, folks. We are getting dangerously close to that HQ. That is some spooky stuff. Ooh, doesn't actually pop hyper upgrade either, which is very good because we're about to eat a artillery shot to our Neotank, and very likely we might take... Nah, I don't really see a world where the battlecopters push in this turn, but we are going to be getting that Winter Fury. We are going to be shot up with a Winter Fury here pretty soon. We do not pop the Winter Fury. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to hold on to it. We're going to wait until we can get some solid value out of it. He's still ahead, actually, in all reality. Well, no, I guess not. Masta is at 120,000 here, so his value is about to skyrocket. And we are sitting on the HQ. We have a medium tank on the HQ. That is beautiful. That is a sight to behold. But Winter Fury has hit. Winter has arrived, and 2 HP of global damage has hit the board, and we have a pincer strike here. We have units up here and we have units down here. Are we gonna be able to bring these guys over here and take out enough units in the center to negate that hyper upgrade? We're gonna find out. Oh, we get the anti-air clear. Oh, we lost the classy medium tank on the HQ. Very unfortunate. 4 battlecopters around that HQ at the moment. That is an incredibly terrifying thing to see, especially 4 battlecopters with 2 classy medium tanks backing it up right here. Ooh. Losing the medium tank was definitely a hit to that push. And the other thing is really losing the anti-air was definitely a big hit to the push. But we have hyper upgrade. We take the value all the way back to 122,000. Look at this. Look at this. We go from 87,000 back up to 122,000. Beautiful hyper upgrade. And we are going to be flipping a city, so there we go. Not too shabby at all. Bringing the Neotank up. Getting some more clears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have enough movement. We don't have enough movement to hit the artillery, so that's why we don't hit the artillery, folks, which is perfectly fine. Understandable. Wish there was a world where we had the movement to hit the artillery, but this is not that world today. Alright, so keeping more money in the bank here too. Still have 6 grand in the bank and 21,000 funds next turn. That is going to be a very large chunk of change to have next turn to spend and buy some important builds. Okay, but Olaf, 2 classic medium tanks, 4 battlecopters on the field, a line of artillery, a couple tanks, more artillery down here. We are living in our we're having an arty party, folks. That's what we're having today. Alright, classy medium tanks rushing up into the center, into the heart of combat over here. And we are going to be attempting to flip a city up north, bringing the battlecopters across the river so that they're safe from the anti-air and the battlecopter strikes. They are not safe from the battlecopter strikes. Battlecopters can easily move up there and attack there, but with the anti-air build, it would be very ill-advised to go up and take those shots. Alright, Masta once again. Taking the shots, getting a double shot on the arties, bringing the Neo tank back to get healed. Definitely investing in some soap over there for sure. Alright, that's going to be nice because it'll go back up to 7 next turn and be able to start harassing this side up here too. And with this attack, there's really not too many attacks that Olaf is going to be able to do to contend with this push down here. Now, the medium tanks have been surrounded, almost surrounded. And 1 medium tank has been taken down to 2. But multiple battlecopters, and this front up here is very, very strong. And we do have a blizzard. We got a blizzard banked up right now. And we got a classy boy of the sky from the Masta. Very nice. We are going to be seeing some tactical bomber action here very, very soon. Ooh, and we get the anti-air clear. We get another artillery moving up into position. And that is nice. That is a nice push indeed. Alright, we got to see what these classy medium tanks are going to be doing in the center here. They have definitely got to be pushing back, pulling back into a more defensive position. Oh, we're going to put it onto the city and we're going to interrupt the cap. Not too, I mean, the interrupting of the cap is okay for sure. I mean, we could have maybe KO'd an infantry, but we would be on a road, vulnerable to double battlecopter strike. Maybe not the best thing, but okay. That's what happened, and that is perfectly fine. Okay, Masta once again. Bottom of the board. 16k in the bank. What's he gonna do? Oh, we're going for the tank strikes. Very nice. Ooh, we snipe out an infantry, and we move the Neo tank onto a city, right in range of another artillery. 3 HP artillery, though, not really going to be overly effective. And this little 8 HP tank that came and took out the classy medium tank. What a trooper. What a trooper indeed. And we just reformed the line into the center. Not even really bothering fighting up north here. He's kind of just giving up in the northern section of the map here to get massive map control over here in the middle. I'm pretty sure he is thirsty for that HQ. That is what he wants. He wants that HQ, and that's what he wants. That's his goal. I think that's what he's going to go for. But whether or not it's going to happen is another story. There's a lot of bases around this HQ that can prevent that. So we'll see. We'll see. Olaf is about to get another Winter Fury here pretty soon. He's very, very close to it. So there is a world where he gets it pretty quick. Maybe in one more day. So we're fighting down here. And this guy's in the middle. We just brought all these forces down over here too, which is pretty interesting because we got battlecopters. Michael's got battlecopters. That's perfectly fine. You know what? I think he's gonna be able to. Okay, so both players are playing on increment now. right? Yeah, okay, so both players are playing on increment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did 6 moves. We got 6 moves in 2 minutes. Ooh, that's pretty rough. That's super rough for Andy at the moment. Not actually having a movement for the majority of his forces here in the middle, that's gonna hurt. Michael is gonna be coming up and capitalizing on that lack of time and just clear a buttload of units, but also only has 2 minutes himself and lots of moves to do in 2 minutes. Ooh, are we gonna use the 3 HP tank to clear this 2 HP tank? I certainly hope that we get that last attack in. Oh, we don't. We don't get the attack in. We leave it alive for the hyper upgrade. So, Masta, we just basically lost a turn. So that's very unfortunate. But we are going to be moving in and doing a lot more moves this turn. Builds another stinky Neo tank, but balances it out with a classy medium tank. How much money did we have in the bank that turn? 48,000. You'll love to see it, folks. But took a very hefty loss on unit count because of the lack of buys there. Alright, Olaf taking a very curious position over here along the side of the map. So we're pushing in, but we're staying out of range of these units over here. Looks like we might be going in for a little sandwich maneuver here pretty soon. Maybe smothering the middle of the map here, smothering these guys. It's very possible that we might be doing that. Once again, player ran out of time here, but did manage to get all of his buys, so perfectly fine. Masta bringing the bomber up and doing some big old hits here. Ooh, we have a capture. We have a HQ capture. It's only got 3 HP, but it's capping. Ooh, look at this. Oh, 17. It's down to 17. We have nothing that can actually hit it though, which is very curious, and we do have hyper upgrade. Alright, we got the Winter Fury. Ooh, takes it all the way down to 1. Ooh, what are we gonna do though, Michael? What are we gonna do, Mr. Olaf? Oh, we can't clear. We can. Oh god. Oh, we can't clear. We can't clear it. Oh my god. Very, 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 very curious right now. Okay. We can't clear it. We get the hyper upgrade. Oh my god, that brings this unit up to 6. That means we cap again. That's 11. Oh, that's a 2-day. 2-day right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it possible? Oh, it might be possible. I don't know. There might be a world where this fails, but there's also a world where this succeeds. So we're gonna find out here pretty soon. Okay, we full surround. We full surround. Oh, we don't join. We don't join. Very interesting. I feel like you're like joining probably would have been the thing to do, but maybe not. Maybe not, because this infantry, yeah, we only have 1 attack. Unless we clear a tank and a bomber, which I don't think is possible. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't think it's possible. It could have been possible if we had 2 attacks on this, but we don't. We go. Yeah, because we can't clear the bomber. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now this classy medium tank is going to be able to rush up here and definitely take a shot on this, probably one-shotting it. But we might be able to cover. Okay, so we go up and attack the tank up north. Oh, 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 oh. Interesting, interesting. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got a battlecopter. Can we surround this again? Oh, okay, so the Pasta Monster, he goes up for another cap. It's sitting at 5. It is sitting at 5. Oh my god, we continue to surround. Oh, we block. Oh, we attack the classy medium tank. We join Cap. Oh, the bomber has moved up. The bomber has moved up to take up more space. We are blocking those attacks. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we need to do now? What do we need to do? What are we gonna do? Okay. We have an anti-air strike. So the anti-air can come in and we can injure this, but it's not enough to clear. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we clear, we move in with the anti-air, we take it down to 4. Okay, it's down to 4. But it's down to 4. Oh my god, it's only down to 4. If we get hyper upgrade or hyper repair, it's over. No, we can't do damage. No, Michael, you gotta stop doing damage. You gotta stop doing damage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, oh no. Oh, too many attacks. Oh, that just sealed the deal, unfortunately. We attacked too many times. We gave Andy his hyper repair. We hyper repair. We Advance Wars won it, folks. We Advance Wars won it. He's going in. He's gonna get the cap. Boom! Cap the HQ with the hyper repair, folks. Andy is the winner today. Wow. What a beautiful HQ cap. That was honestly like a work of art. A work of art, folks. Now, he was doing very, very good the majority of the game here. There was a couple points here when Olaf had a pretty good lead. But leaving the HQ vulnerable when your opponent has like sort of center control here and a direct route to the HQ, very questionable. I mean, not a lot of people would be this gutsy and go up and start capping the HQ. But he starts capping the HQ with 3 hit points. And then he caps it with 6 hit points. Doesn't join cap. Holds the line. And hyper repairs to cap the HQ. So what a beautiful win. Congratulations to Masta on the win. And congratulations to Michael. You know, you did play good. You played good. But unfortunately, Andy's hyper repair was just a little bit too much there. Doing a little bit too much damage here with your units and just giving them the co-power. So that was very unfortunate. But in all reality, I mean, what are you really going to do? What are you really going to do, you know? Maybe there is something you could do. Let me see. I think there is something that we can do. So, whose turn is this? Yeah, okay. I think we pop Blizzard. In all reality, I think that's what we do. I think we pop Blizzard. We pop Blizzard right here, and we get an extra 10% firepower. We have a comm tower. We would have 120%. Right? So if we have 120% firepower, do we have enough to clear a 9 HP battlecopter? That's the question. Okay. I'm going to consult the move planner here. I'm going to look at the move planner. So we have an Olaf. We got an Olaf. He's got a tower. He's got a power. And we're fighting an Andy. He's got no power. And he's got a 9 HP tank. What's the roll? 78 to 87%. 78 to 87% roll. That's what we're dealing with here. A 78 to 87% roll. So depending on what this battlecopter was up to, you know, maybe there's a world. Okay, so battlecopter went up and attacked a medium tank. So I'm very curious. Okay, so I really want to see this. I really want to see this because I want to know. I need to know. I need to feel my curiosity, I guess. Okay, so we have an Andy. We have an Andy with a comm tower. Oh no, we have an Olaf with a comm tower. No, it's an Andy, because Andy took the attack. So you have an Andy with a comm tower. And we attack a Olaf with a medium tank, classy as all heck, at 10 HP with a comm tower. What is the counter? And were we at 9 HP? Is that right? Were we at 9? No, we're at 7. Okay, so we're at 7 HP. So if we're at 7 HP, my calculator is only showing me at 8 and 9. Okay, so let's pretend that we have 2 towers. Okay, let's pretend we have 3 towers because it goes down to... Oh my... Okay, let's pretend we have 4 towers. Okay, so at 7 HP, it is a 9 to 15% roll. So 9 to 15% roll. 9 to 15% roll. So 87% plus 15% is 102%. So, if we were incredibly lucky and everything went in our favor, there's a world where if we go in with the infantry, maybe be able to clear the 7 HP infantry. It's possible. Actually, we wouldn't even need to go in with the infantry. What we would probably need to do is we could do tank infantry. Wait. Okay, so let's say we use oh my god, I'm spending way too much time on this, folks. I need to know. I need to know if it was possible. Okay, so let's see if we have an Olaf with a comm tower and a power attacking a 7 HP Andy infantry, right? On a road. What's the roll here? That's 66 to 75%. That's very, very good odds. That is very, very, very good odds. So if we took this, when here, if we got the clear, we go in with the battlecopter, we attack this, we get the clear. Even if we don't get the clear, we attack it with like medium tank or we attack it with tank. Probably gonna get the clear at that point. Anti-air already attacked. We still have one more unit to come in and attack the HQ, and we take out the HQ. And at that point, these units rush in, we eliminate this entire section of the map. That push is gone. As soon as we lose that HQ, this push is gone. It is not going anywhere. And we win the entire map war. We win the entire map war. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen, folks. So I'm not probably gonna show all those calculations, but it's perfectly fine. What a match, folks. What a match. Unfortunately, we were not able to see Olaf come up with that play in order to secure it, but it's kind of a risky play anyways, because you know what, maybe it won't work. But when all else is failed, or when everything is not gonna work, then you might as well try something desperate, I guess. I don't know. That's the takeaway from today. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the content today. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.